Hey there, how's your day going? I hope it's wonderful. Welcome to Mind Window. We're thrilled to have you join us for a deep dive into the human experience. Here at Mind Window, we explore life's big questions, often by applying the powerful lens of first principle thinking. It's all about digging deep and understanding the why behind everything. This approach offers you fresh, multifaceted perspectives on various aspects of life, helping you truly see things differently. Today, we're delving into something incredibly intimate and universal, the secret desires and hidden pains surrounding love. Stick with us until the very end, because there are always unexpected insights waiting to be uncovered. Why do some people have such beautiful love stories? Why does love come so easily to others but never to me? These questions echoed in the mind of a young woman after her 5-year relationship crumbled. The reason? A stark social and financial mismatch between the two families. His family openly disdained hers, making their contempt palpable. Night after night, she cried herself to sleep, clutching her face, overwhelmed by shame and hurt. Is material wealth truly that important? Despite all her efforts, her pleasant appearance, her college degree, her stable, well-paying job, all she ever heard was a dismissive scoff and words like, "Some people just aren't cut out for our world. Know your place and don't reach for what's beyond you." So, is poverty a sin? Does being less affluent mean you don't deserve love? How utterly absurd. She furiously tossed that cheap, worthless love into the trash. Truth be told, even after 5 years together, she realized she never truly understood what it felt like to be loved. What's the point of such love? If loving only brings pain, why bother? What's wrong with being alone? Living solo sounded a lot less exhausting. She knew intellectually that life needed love, but for her, love had only ever tasted bitter. This young woman genuinely came to believe that true, beautiful love was a rare exception, a privilege that would never, ever be hers. Day after day, she buried herself in work. She meticulously cared for herself, supported her parents generously, learned new instruments, and occasionally traveled to explore new places. From the outside, her life seemed enviable, a picture of success that most people would nod at with longing. Yet, deep within, she felt an unsettling emptiness. Clearly, she was perfectly fine being on her own. Her career, her family life, her finances, her health, everything was stable. So why did this persistent restlessness linger? She confided in a close friend, sharing her feelings. Her friend listened patiently, then offered, "I'm not entirely sure, but perhaps you're feeling this way because you've lost the sensation of loving and being loved. Think back. Have you ever felt something similar before? Have you ever felt utterly hollow? Like everything's okay, nothing's wrong with life, people are fine, work is steady, but you just don't feel anything at all? Maybe, just maybe, it's been a long time since you truly felt loved." In Jenny C's insightful book, The Feeling of Being Loved, she articulates it perfectly. Because it is only when we feel loved and when we help others feel loved that we truly tap into the deepest wellsprings of happiness. We often speak of love as a singular entity, yet in reality, within the embrace of enduring love, two distinct experiences reside: loving and being loved. Loving is when you meticulously mend a tear in your partner's shirt, pouring care into every stitch. Being loved is when their shirt tears from hauling extra boxes, rushing deliveries, just so they can still make it in time to stand in line for your favorite takeout meal. Loving is when you, naturally a bit clumsy, still strive to make the house spotless and welcoming for their return. Loving is the steaming hot meal you prepare for them after their long workday. Being loved is when they savor every bite of your cooking, showering you with praise. It's their grateful hug and kiss for caring for the home, and when they join you in cleaning up, refusing to let you do everything alone. Loving is the devoted gaze you cast upon your partner, who tirelessly strives to provide a better life for their family, for you. And being loved is the joyful smile and enthusiastic wave they send back, a silent celebration each time your eyes meet. But here's the thing, real-life love stories aren't always so straightforward. They require an additional, crucial element to truly sustain a relationship. Let's dive into another story to illustrate this. It was Valentine's Day, and Sarah had endured an exhausting day at work. She finally arrived home to find her boyfriend Mark sitting there, looking utterly drained. "Oh, I'm so tired, Mark." "Yeah, I'm tired too. Work is always exhausting. Couldn't you show a little care? My boss just chewed me out." "My boss yelled at me yesterday too. And today I got a flat tire in the pouring rain." But couldn't you at least say something comforting? I've been working all day. I'm exhausted, and you can't even offer a single sweet word?" "I know you like those sentimental things, but I'm just not good at saying them. You're tired. Go eat something and get some sleep." With that, Mark got up and walked into the bedroom. Sarah burst into tears, feeling profoundly hurt and misunderstood. It was only then that she noticed he had done the laundry, hung it to dry, stocked the fridge with groceries, and even left a small, perfectly sized pizza, her favorite kind, just for her. By now, we're all pretty familiar with the concept of the 5 love languages, right? The idea that each of us tends to express and receive love in different ways. Words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, physical touch, and receiving gifts. You probably recognize the love languages of that couple we were talking about earlier, didn't you? I bet you did. And it seems they recognized them in each other too. Yet something still felt off. Something was missing, preventing them from feeling truly happy and satisfied in their relationship. What could it be? The answer, my friends, is empathy. We often assume these actions are love, but that's not quite enough. We often miss this not enough because we're so caught up in our own perspective. We trust so deeply that we're giving our best without stopping to ask if what we're offering is truly what our loved one needs. Theories, statistics, and scientific research on human behavior are useful, absolutely. Understanding your partner's love language is important, but these things can't replace, nor can they truly thrive without empathy and humility. Understanding each other enough to meet in the middle and give each other what both truly want. Love languages or attachment styles, when we understand them, can serve as a powerful reference point for understanding ourselves and others. But if we use them as an excuse for indifference, they become nothing more than a jumble of theories. Empathy is the greatest, most meaningful gift we can give to someone we love because it stems from dedicating time, effort, and a profound, deep love for them. They don't love you, they just don't love you your way. Sounds familiar, right? This phrase often implies we should learn to accept our partner's different forms of love. And while there's truth to that, trust me when I say that being loved in the way you desire is what truly determines a relationship's longevity. The issue isn't how much effort we put in or how much money or time we spend. The real issue is how we convince someone that they are loved, that they always will be loved, and that they always deserve to be loved. The problem isn't about how hard we try to prove our love. It's about how we connect with their soul, giving them the love they truly need, while simultaneously feeling loved ourselves. It's not about who loves more, but who puts in more effort for whom. Ultimately, people are often better at finding reasons to walk away than reasons to stay and work through things together. Loving and being loved is really just another way of saying two-way love. Lose one side and love loses its balance, making it incredibly difficult to sustain. Sadly, too often, people take being loved for granted, becoming indifferent, not reciprocating their partner's loving gestures, and not caring how their partner wants to be loved. And that's how, little by little, we drift apart and grow distant. This indifference, this taking love for granted, can often be traced back to our earliest years. As little ones, we only understood what it meant to be loved. That feeling of being loved then was our parents automatically appearing, ready to comfort, teach, play, feed us, and clean up after us, unconditionally, almost never asking for or receiving anything in return. We, as children, learned about love in a relationship that was entirely one-sided. Our parents loved us without expecting reciprocation. Because I haven't been loved like this in so long, some sigh. It's not that I haven't been loved, it's that I've never truly been loved. But dear friend, don't forget that love comes in many forms and shapes. Don't forget how much we have been loved, profoundly loved, by our parents and other family members when we were tiny. In these confusing adult years, when we first say we yearn for love, what we're often really saying is that we want to be loved the way our parents once loved us. We want to recreate that feeling of being cared for, pampered, understood. Deep down, we always long for someone who will truly understand what we want, give us what we desire, be incredibly patient and empathetic with us, act selflessly, and simply make everything better. As Haruki Murakami once said, the most suitable person for you is actually the one who sees through your temper, understands your shortcomings, cares about nothing, and is willing to stay by your side no matter what happens. There is no such thing as a perfect match. It's all about each person compromising and changing for the other. Among thousands, meeting the right person is destiny. Among dozens we care for, choosing whom to truly care for is intentional. But in all relationships, the one person who doesn't need to know if they should or shouldn't care, that is true love. However, let's flip the script for a moment. Have you ever truly told your partner how you wish to be loved? Don't rush to complain or blame them for not giving you the love you long for, because not everyone has the sensitivity to pinpoint exactly what you desire. Sit down and have an honest conversation. Share openly about your needs, your love language, and genuinely listen to theirs. But if you've poured your heart out, made immense efforts to love, and yet they remain indifferent, unwilling to empathize, understand, or humble themselves to give you the love you need, then perhaps it's time to seriously reconsider this relationship. Those who are full of love see it everywhere they look. Trust me, the sky isn't always gray. It's just past sorrows that sometimes make you want to deny the brighter days. Some find happiness in love, others find pain. But whether in joy or sorrow, people always love. That's why love exists. It will always be here, there, everywhere. Humans cannot truly live without love. It's true that not every love story is perfect, and not every love is reciprocated. Some loves appear silently, others end just as quietly. But I always believe that those who are meant to be together will find each other, and good people will meet those who are truly deserving. Simply knowing you have loved, are loving, and are capable of loving, that in itself is happiness. Everyone has loved someone in this life, perhaps together till the end or forever apart. No matter how it finally plays its part, find joy in knowing you gave it your whole heart. Exactly 5 years after her breakup, a decade of that young woman's prime had slipped away. Then she met someone as wonderful as sunshine, his eyes brimming with warm, loving smiles. This new love was so incredibly tender, she often felt like she was dreaming. She was terrified it wouldn't last, that the painful heartbreak she'd experienced before would repeat itself. It had been so long since she'd been loved like this. She would ask him constantly, every single day, "Do you love me?" Even though she knew he would gently reply, "Yes, I do. I love you so much," 100, 1,000 times, she'd still ask. She just needed that confirmation. Each time she heard those words herself, her heart found a little more peace. That day, seeing her knowing yet perpetually anxious demeanor, he pulled her into a tight embrace, stroking her hair as he whispered, "Am I still making you feel insecure, my love? If so, I am truly sorry, but I can promise you my love for you is real. Sometimes I wish I'd met you so much sooner, but it's okay. A little late is fine because we found each other, and that's a true blessing." She curled into him, her ear pressed against his chest, listening to the beat of his heart, two souls merging into one. Until now, I never dared to believe I'd ever be loved this way. Not once did I imagine someone would walk into my life carrying so much love, brimming with such gentleness and affection. I've never felt things come so easily, my mind so wonderfully light. I used to be so weary of empty reassurances and so skeptical of love itself. But now, these beautiful things have become my reality. A little late, perhaps, but I'm so incredibly glad we found each other. My dear friends, this March, Mind Window is releasing its very first book, titled, you guessed it, Mind Window. It's been a long road, a truly wondrous journey. This path has taught me so much, and I know for certain that in the next chapter, I'll need to learn even more. But still, this feels like such a memorable milestone, doesn't it? As the title suggests, this Mind Window book is a series of why questions from a child still on their journey of self-discovery. I truly hope these questions can help unravel some of the lingering thoughts in your heart. The book is now widely available, so please drop by and take a copy home with you. Thank you all so much for staying with me until the very end. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to Mind Window for more journeys into our deepest thoughts, and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. And as always, I'd love to hear your own reflections and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring your own mind window.